We were sitting in our unfurnished study, only just having moved in, when we saw a little face peering through the window. It was a beautiful stray tabby cat. He continued to show up in our garden, and boy was he vocal. You can't hear him here because I filmed this through a window. He loved to watch us from the back garden, and we loved seeing him around. Winter came and we put food out for him, but he disappeared for about 6 weeks, and we feared the worst. He eventually returned, but he was in a bad way, and his back legs weren't working that well anymore. We realised that he wouldn't survive a winter in the wild. We decided that he needed a home, and after weeks of feeding him in the hall, we eventually coaxed him into the living room. At first he would come in, eat, and as soon as he'd finished eating, he'd be out the front door again. But we kept on trying, we built up his confidence, and eventually he came in and he stayed. He soon relaxed enough to let us groom him. He was now a very loved member of our fur family, meaning we had 5 cats and a dog. He became firm friends with our little dog Loki, and they would often snuggle up together. However, he never seemed to be quite so keen on the other cats. Like most cats, he loved to snooze, but boy could he snore. 2 weeks ago, Frankie started losing a lot of weight. I'm not going to show you the pictures of that. He also started drinking a lot of water. I'd seen this before in one of my cats, and that was severe renal failure. Last night he wouldn't eat his bedtime food, and he was so lethargic. This morning he was unable to stand and wouldn't eat. He gradually deteriorated, and at 12:20 in the afternoon he slipped away. I hope that he passed away knowing just what a cherished and loved part of our family he was. You may think it is weird making this video so soon, but it's my way of saying goodbye to a cat that I love so much. But this is how I want to remember him.
You my little friend. Hey, you my little friend. Got a mouthful of whiskers then, didn't I? Can I get a mouthful of whiskers? Yeah.
Goodbye, beautiful boy. Thank you for sharing your life with us.